Okay, weekly recap 21. We're doing Ororon weapon materials because they're out today, and I kind of already farmed all the boss drops that I need because I'm stupid. When it's whatever. I think this week is just gonna be more of a general week. Like I think I'm gonna level Ororon, of course, but I also want to ascend Kazuha. I just want to do some general stuff. We'll probably farm some books too, just because I think we'll just do a general upgrading week, I guess. Wow. And I really like this team. It's so fun to use. It is just so much fun to use. I don't know why. And not only do I need these resources for Auroron's weapon, I also need them for the other fab squad. I'm pretty sure it doesn't really matter if I overfarm it. And then I think tomorrow we'll probably do Ororon talents because those are tomorrow. Or and then I think we'll do some books the other days. Now, I like how I use my. That's fine.
Let's move. You asked for it. Drop your weapons. Yeah, look out below.
Now, it's still too early for me to say if the Baressa video is doing well. Well, the Baressa Annie-on-Sun video, because it's only been out for an hour. So, you know, we have 4 views so far. The thumbnail, I don't really like the thumbnail. I couldn't do exactly what I wanted to do. I do think leveling Kazuha in Ororon is going to be fun. Kazuha, I need to really level the Fab Sword and probably condense or artifacts. Maybe Wednesday. And I want to do a video going through my like 500 artifacts that I have and just try to strongbox them into stuff that I use. So I think that'd be fun. This Wednesday, I know this doesn't matter, but I'm still going to talk about it. This Wednesday, I'm thinking. So there's a new event coming out. So I might take a look at it on Wednesday and then maybe also do theater depending on if I don't enjoy the event, then I'm just gonna do theater and then if I do enjoy the event and it takes long enough, I think I'll just do the event. Oh, by the way, if you're curious about Auroron's weapon, it's just a stringless. It's what I got. I mean, I could realistically steal just Fischl's, but Fischl is a good enough character that I think I'm just gonna leave her weapon on there. I don't particularly like juggling weapons between characters, so one thing I have done is since I've been kind of whenever I logged on, I didn't particularly have anything to do in this game. I did a couple. I did 2 of the story quests that I had saved up or that I had already accidentally accepted. So I did Navia's and Emily's story quests. By I did them, I mean I tuned them out while I was reading on my other monitor. So I didn't particularly pay attention to anything, but they weren't that interesting anyway. Like Navia's, I clocked that fucking guy who was gonna betray him immediately. There was not even any hiding it. I read one called The Witch's Hopeless Wish, and that one was really just depressing, especially the ending. If you haven't read that, I recommend it with the fact that it's not happy. It straight up tells you one of the chapter 2 before the end straight up tells you that if you want a happy ending, leave now. Like it is kind of fucked up what the ending is, but it was still a good story, right? I'm so glad that I read it, especially since it was completed, right? I don't ignore that. I don't particularly read completed manhwa a lot of the time, but yeah, that manhwa was kind of really depressing. Now I'm rereading one that's not depressing. So, well, I say reread. I've never finished it, but I've because it's not done yet. But like, I forgot to check this before we left. What do we got? Oh, we got freaking that. I guess. Cool. Never gonna freaking use it, but whatever. I could probably get caught up on reputation before the next nation comes out. I think that's more than likely going to happen because I mean the next nation says Naya, and we're only at 5.5. So I have quite a while. I have like 4 months. until 6.0. That might not even be shit. So it's Tuesday, which means we're doing Aurora on talents. Jesus, I always feel like I say the name too fast, so I never read it correctly. But we're doing Aurora on talents. I'm pretty sure that today. Yes, we're good. Yeah, we're doing Aurora on talents because Aurora on talents. I mean, they're they're useful. So we're just gonna do that. I do plan on actually leveling Ororon right now. After this, obviously, level Ororon, and then I want to ascend Kazuha at least. I want to level Ororon's weapon as much as we can, and then anything left over is going to go into the other Fav sword that I have. Although, do you think the Fav sword would technically be a better thing to put my stuff into? Let's see. Yesterday, I got back into Assassin's Creed Shadows. Finally, I made a decision to not care about the main story very much, so I'm just kind of ignoring it. Because I mean, I have
Let's
already kind of
go.
done it, but it's been fun to just kind of ignore it. There hasn't really been anything else I'm interested in playing. And if I wanted to put an off-field electro character on this team, I was thinking who would I replace, because I can't really replace Mavrika because Mavrika provides the off-field pyros to consistently overload. And then at that point, there's no reason to give it a Shavru. So honestly, Eonson might be the best option to replace with an off-field electro. Although I don't know why I was thinking about that. I really don't know why I was thinking about that. Yeah, because this needs a bow character if you don't kill it fast enough. So like shooting it down would be a problem with this team currently. That's why I was thinking of it. All right, let's level Ororon and ascend Kazuha. So obviously, Ororon is most important because he needs stuff. I do luckily have a ton of these. I am just gonna do this because this is better. I do have enough materials to get him up to 80, I think. Okay, I need to craft a bunch of fangs. This might be a bit of a problem just because I do need to craft blue ones too, but I also need and, we're good at this point. All right, let's see. Oh, I don't have enough things. That sucks. Well, I thought I had enough. I guess I didn't. Well, that's kind of sucks, but whatever. All right, well, that's as high as we can go. Level 60 right now. You know, I want to level a bow because like I could just steal officials, and because they're gonna use the same thing. I could just steal officials because I won't be using official as much. Like I don't think I would be using both of them at the same time. So I think it's better to just kind of steal officials and then level a Fav sword instead. I think I'd rather do that. Level a Fav sword instead of another Fav sword at level 80. Great. All right. Yeah, can't go any higher than that. So now himself, he needs 4 crystals and four wind crystals and 4. Oh, and we got 1 bonus. Okay, that should be enough to send Kazuha to 90. Yes, Kazuha is now ascended. Do I want to level him? Like, how much would this take? 100. Honestly, it's probably worth it. How much? How many of these blue books can I shove into this guy? Like, how many? Will this take all my blue books to 90 him? And if not, I'm just gonna use my blue books because why not? If it looks like it's only take about 600, maybe. Honestly, I'll just do this. Boom, level 90 Kazuha. Great, perfect. And then he's on his Fab Sword. Artifacts are a problem, but I can worry about that later. It's not particularly necessary. Ororon could totally go higher, but I don't have enough of these. I would have to go collect some, and I don't feel like doing that right now. I'll worry about this later. I'll probably include this in like the Wednesday video or something. But Kazu is up there now, which is good. Okay, Wednesday. Doing some stuff that I have to do. We're probably just gonna do artifacts. Obsidian. I feel like obsidian is just like the easiest one. Like I need both obsidian sets pretty consistently, or both sets in that domain pretty
Add astro.
consistently, and anything else I'm gonna
Thank
strongbox
you for complete.
at some point or
Add
another.
astro.
I want to start throwing attempts at the at spiral abyss and see if I can get it going. My computer updated for some reason overnight, even though I didn't tell it to. I hate it. I hate it when that happens. Like I hate it when the computer fucking updates on its own. It's stupid. Discord updated for me, so now it looks stupid. Um, which sucks. I don't know. I hate it. I don't hate it, but like I hate when companies or like software changes their look for no reason. Like Opera GX did the same shit, and I immediately changed it back because Opera GX, or yeah, because I preferred how Opera looked before. I watched the Devil May Cry show that's on Netflix. It was pretty good. I think episodes 1 and 2 were amazing. 3, 4, 5 were okay, and then 6, 7, 8 were pretty amazing. Um, I just didn't like the lady character. If you watch the show, the girl with two different colored eyes, one green and one red, she was just such a bad character.
On my power
She
blasting surge.
actively made some of the worst decisions
You asked
in the
for it.
entire show
Headbutt.
for no reason, and it was just so annoying. And towards the end, like episode 6 goes into the backstory of her and the main antagonist, and that was a really good episode. I loved episode 6, but before that, you know, for the first 5 episodes, she was just one of the most annoying characters in she's such a basic character, and I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't want to spoil it for anybody who's potentially gonna watch it, but
Start
I
the
just don't like
flight
it.
of the blazing sun.
And it doesn't help that for some reason
Final one.
this
Heads up.
the show was weirdly focused on her over Dante, even though Dante is, you know, the main character. I just don't see why it was focused on I just don't see why the show was focused on her a lot over focusing on Dante more. Because because it genuinely like switches so randomly, and they obviously want you to like her, but I just don't. I just don't think she's a good character. I'm sorry, and I'm not a Devil May Cry fan. The only Devil May Cry game I've played is 5, and that was years ago. I barely remember playing it, man. Some of the only interaction I have with Devil May Cry in general is Baxor's video, and he makes funny videos about games, and he has a series on DMC5, and that is it. Like that is the only interaction. I'm not a big Devil May Cry fan, but like I just thought character wise she wasn't that good. Like I can see what they were going for. They wanted to have kind of a dual protagonist take with her and Dante to like make it so that she's, you know, um Dante's not the only main villain, right? Or main not main villain, main protagonist. So Dante's not the only protagonist. They want a different one. But she just is not a good character. Like they end up cutting out Dante time to add lady time, and her Dante calls her lady. That's why I'm calling her lady, not because not just because she's a lady, right? But they cut out Dante time for lady time when lady is baseline less interesting than Dante, because I mean it's motherfucking Dante, right? Anything's gonna be more appealing than like anything. Dante's gonna be more interesting than like anything. Overall, it was a good show. The final 3 episodes were absolutely fire. I loved all of them, and then again, like I said, the first 2 were pretty solid. I like the first 2. Okay, it's Thursday. I don't know what I want to spend resin on, like, because I could do artifacts. That'd be good, but it is also Thursday, so I could do something else that needs to be done. But I don't. Ooh, what if Kazuha needs talents? Maybe. Nope. I've been thinking about getting the DMC games, the Devil May Cry games, because they are all on sale for, like, you can get the entire collection, which comes with all 5 games, for like $20 right now. And that seems like a pretty solid deal. If I get it through the collection, does DMC5 also come with the Virgil DLC? Because I want the Virgil DLC too. But I don't know. Man, I still have not gotten a single crit damage piece in like the 2 weeks since I not even 2 weeks, but like in like the week and a
Light
half
up
since
the
I got
blazing
Varessa,
sun!
I've not gotten a single
Justice will prevail!
crit
Bam!
damage circlet.
Headbutt!
I mean, like I need crit damage circlets real bad, and I don't. I haven't gotten any. This game just hates me, I guess. Double crit feather, another double crit feather. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I hate this game so much. Defense. Yeah, I'm so happy. I love artifact farming. It is fair. It is so much fun. I love getting no artifacts that I
Let's
need
rest from the
ever.
sky!
Apparently somebody got friendship 10. That's probably Mavlika, honestly. I almost said Mulan. I always get their names confused. I don't know why. Even though they're so different. Come on, nah. ER and crit. That's probably good for somebody. Ooh, ER Sands. This might be good for Ororon, honestly. Yep, Mavlika friendship 10. Oh, the banners have been announced. Farzan. That sucks. Sadly, Farzan's the only character on that banner I would want, and I don't particularly. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Okay, cool. That's Thursday. It's Friday now. This probably looks familiar. That's because this is where I ended yesterday. I literally didn't play after this. Weekly bosses. We're doing Natlin's boss first because this guy's annoying to fight. Luckily with Varessa's team, I can fight him at 90, so I get more stuff. But it is hard. Last time I fought him, like when I cut everything out of like last week's weekly recap, because I cut everything out because I didn't want to spoil anything. It took me like 3 tries, or on my 4th try, I managed to, you know, because he just does so much stupid stuff.
Hands where I can...
And I hate it.
Form first. Charge! Light up the...
You are loyal to the wrong master.
Stop right there! Justice will form first! Let's boost! Hi! Yeah! Hero incoming! Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop! Form first! Yeah! Full speed ahead!
Yep, he's doing his big slam down, so I can just dodge this by being over here. I still don't like this fight, so that still, my opinion on this fight still hasn't changed. It still has not changed. I don't think it's very good.
On my hook, grab from the sky! Hands where I can see 'em! Charge! Yeah!
Oh,
Running late again. Pyroclastic surge! Controlled breathing. Step aside. Hi! Yeah! Charge!
here we go. That's good.
Start the grab from the sky!
Ooh, I'm kind of shaky because I don't know why.
Ultimate!
But I mean, do that. That's fine.
Hi! Charge! Yeah! Join me in the eternal night!
Dodge all this.
I can release you from your suffering!
He should disappear again, and then he's gonna reappear.
On my hook, light of the blazing sun! Charge! It's justice o'clock!
This fight is taking a while. He's almost dead already though, so or he's almost dead, so where's he gonna get up here?
Let's move! Crash from the sky! Drop your weapons! Charge! Headbutt!
All right. Ooh, 2 and nothing else. Great. All right, I need to do Arlecchino too. Even though I still have not done the weekly quest, I should or the story quest. I should probably do that just to get it over with. But we need to do Arlecchino. So actually, I keep opening the wrong menus. Hold on. So in order to do Arlecchino, we go here. We go domains, trounce domains. Scroll down here. Nope. Where is she? Here. This one? Yeah. We do this. We do this. I like to use Novelet on this team. I just prefer it. So we're just gonna do this. I need to do Arlecchino, and then we're gonna look at Ajdaha. I don't know if we're gonna do Ajdaha depending on what Ajdaha's. Oh, Goss was already almost kind of dead. I don't know if we're gonna, do Ajdaha depending on.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Is it my turn?
You're free now.
With these rising flames!
Like depending on Ajdaha's element, we might
that's
not do
more like it.
Ajdaha.
How amusing. With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
Tell me what you see.
Have a taste of purgatory.
Humble.
Huh?
Is it my turn now?
Be not perturbed. Farewell.
Wind strike. Strike a pose.
All right, everybody's kind of dead.
Is it my turn now? Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Ah! How did she get there? Okay. Everybody's kind of low on health just because I keep getting hit and I don't have an actual healer on this team. Like Farina can heal, but Farina doesn't heal. You know? This fight is so cool. I really need to do the story quest so I can actually organically discover this fight. Yeah, I got it. Iron Spider form. I know she dives at you pretty much immediately. Alright, you dodged it.
My blade is all that remains.
Clouds high. The birds come. Wind strike. Go. You're free now. Free the voices.
Okay, Ororon's dead.
Poised.
Bow your head.
Let's see how strong your resolve truly is.
Okay, I did not know that that happened.
Sometimes only the beginning.
Realistically, Farina should be able to solo this as long as she doesn't die.
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. Struggle to fade.
Okay, don't die, Farina. I kind of need you.
Wind strike.
Time to shine.
There we go. A little bit scuffed, but we make it work. We're fine. Oh, 2 drops and a dream solvent and a chunk. That's not that bad. We make it work. Half my team died, but that's fine. I want to see what Ajdaha's elements are, and then depending on that, we're going to fight them. If they're like electro or pyro, let's see, hydro and okay, we can do this with Other team. This team. We can do this. That's fine. The only problem is it might be a little no shielder, so we might have a little problem. But it should be fine.
You dare overstep your mortal authority?
Rise with the sun! On my pyroclastic surge! Hands where I can see them! Final warning! Yeah! Kapow!
Crushed.
Charge! Yeah! Headbutt!
Rumble.
Wow, wow! Hi! Yeah!
Right.
There is no atonement.
Gonna run away.
Thousand year pain.
Can't damage him anyway. Which I think is dumb. You should be able to damage him during his transition. I think it's stupid to not be able to damage him. But
Today,
whatever.
you witness your reckoning.
Burn it down! Control breathing! Start the wrath from the sky! Drop your weapons! Smash down! Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, he's out of hydro phase already. Run away! Oh Jesus! I ran right into one. Luckily, I have okay. I had healing. If I get hit by something here, I'm gonna be pissed.
Though you know it not.
Uh,
Come, experience an eon of suffering.
yeah, man.
Quick as a flash! On my pyroclastic surge! Justice will prevail! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! This is... Charge! Rise with the
He should
sun!
be dead anyway. I forgot that you can't kill him during that move. Oh yeah, he died. Cool. I forgot you can't kill him during that move, and I think it's dumb. He should just kind of die, but it's whatever. 2 drops, but nothing else. You did get 2 artifacts though. ER, sure. I always forget to check artifacts from boss shops. Well, that's weekly bosses. I needed some money, so we're just gonna do spend these condensed resin on money. Why not? I really need to stop leveling characters for like, a couple weeks and just worry about.
Burn it down! Stronger! Harder! Light of the blazing sun! Drop your weapons!
Bang. Shoot the child.
Why me? Too strong! Charge! Let's have some fun, shall we? Quick as a flash! Let's ride!
Okay, I hate fighting in open world with Natlan characters in Natlan. It is so annoying.
Why me? Kapow!
Like, especially when you're just normally walking and the game decides, you know what, you're gonna quick swap into characters even though you're not running. It's stupid and I hate it. I literally just wish they would disable it during combat. It would be the easiest thing to do, and they just don't do it.
Let's ride! Pyroclastic surge! Hands where I can see them! Oof! Heads up! Charge! Yeah! Headbutt! Heads up! Hi! Yeah!
Okay. Ah! Oh, it was gonna blow up. And final finish. Okay, cool. But that's weekly recap Friday. That's the entire video. This one was a little scuffed in my opinion.
Add astra.
Especially editing. I did not
Thank you
feel. I really didn't want to edit last
Add
night.
astra.
Yeah, so I edited like the 30 minutes of, probably the around 30 minutes because it's typically 20 minutes is the general for Monday, and then it's typically 10 every other day. But I edited all the footage I had over the span of like 4 hours just because I did not feel like doing it. But yeah, that's Friday. It was good. Next week, I think Monday is going to be. Monday will either be theater or Abyss. I don't know which one is going to happen yet, so we'll see. And then Wednesday we'll figure out in the week.
My parents always
I
said
think we're getting close to the end of this. Yep, 4 days. So it's next week is the next half of the version. So that's cool. Venti's rerunning, which is cool. Um, but yeah, I'll see you next week.
You
Have
should
a good
always sit
day,
down and
week.
enjoy a proper
Have a
meal
good
when you
day,
get home.
weekend, week,
Would I
month,
like to?
year, 8,000
Stack my
years in
plate
the
up
future.
high.
Goodbye.